Hey everybody, now it's review time on Garden Castle, and in particular the Hidden Valley Trail up to Old Sherry Cave, effectively in the Drakensberg mountains, in the southern Drakensberg. So as you go through Underberg and you take the road up to Drak Gardens, and you actually drive through Drak Gardens and you carry on the way up to KZN Wildlife's Garden Castle, where there is a reception and a parking and a campsite there, but it's pretty run down. There's been a lot of snow damage from our last snow that we just had last week. And you'll go into reception and you'll hopefully be greeted by somebody nice and friendly like we were.
So now we're Johnny. Great. How can we help you today?
So we're gonna go and hike up Hidden Valley.
All right. Have you done it before?
Nope.
There you will sign in. So to note that your wild card, if you have a wild card, it works for day visitors only, not for overnights, not for hiking and sleeping and caving. And there you have to pay cash. There's no card machine there. So yeah, bring cash with you, and it's 100 Rand a person a night for while you are out and about. You'll sign your hiking register outside the building and tear off your slip, fill in all the details and take your slip with you, and upon return you will sign back in that you have returned safely and you haven't been lost in the mountains and succumbed to the jackal and the eland up here. And from there's a variety of trails that move off. Most people, I suppose, head up Pillar Cave Way or Hidden Valley Way. So we're in Hidden Valley, and it's absolutely magnificent. The trail, the Hidden Valley Trail, I think pretty much up to Sherry Cave. I think it's about 9 k's or so, can't remember. And it's a pretty easy trail. You're following a pretty well-worn path, and it contours quite nicely the whole way, dropping down onto the Umzimkulu River and to the valley bottom, and then slowly climbing your way up again around the bend. So the walking is easy. The kids have found it relatively easy. On little guys with packs on, it's never straightforward. But we stop regularly, enjoy the sights and sounds, fill up with water in the streams, and then keep going. Take some photos and keep going.
This has been such a cool adventure, and we're having so much fun.
Taking a nice leisurely walk through here. Really, really cool and really good on the kids. Although I did have to hijack the tent off of Connor's backpack. He was need to lighten it up a little bit for him because he was buckling at the knees a bit. But yeah, it's super pretty through here. Some lovely flowers coming out. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going to start making our way up the split now, up Hidden Valley. So looking forward to seeing what it looks like up there.
So Bushman. Oh. So Bushman's neck cut. What? Bushman's neck cut. So Bushman's neck cut is that way, and we're going to Hidden Valley. That's that way. So we're going that way now.
So the walking here has been fantastic, and we've seen quite a bit of wildlife. Your typical wildlife that you're picking up here in the mountains is Cape Eland. It's obviously known for Cape Eland. And from here they head off, especially in the winter, down these valleys to the farmlands here, a lot of dairy farming, and they go and eat the ryegrass down there and hassle the farmers a little bit in their numbers. But there's normally big numbers, but this time of year, we're in September now, I can see some baboons way up there. This time of year, there's quite a bit of greenery after the burning. Eland are hanging out back in the mountains a bit more, mostly herds of cows and calves, and the bulls are mostly solitary or in little bachelor herds now this time of year. But other animals, we've seen obviously baboons like I see now, Not too many, which has been great. And they've been pretty chilled, as well as an Oribi female yesterday, and a Val or grey raybuck, which is a true mountain antelope. It's pretty cool. Very shy and skittish, and often you just see the south end of a northbound Val raybuck heading over the hills with a white tail sticking up. So when you're coming up the valley and you're on your walk to head up the hidden valley, and you drop down to the Umzimkulu River, just as you get towards the river, the trail will split. There'll be a game trail to the left, which actually crosses the river. It crosses the river down there, and then treads along, and you're going to have to actually cross it a second time. If you keep to the right splits will bring you up to the right hand side of Puffadder Rock or Boulder, whatever you want to call it. The main trail will head across here, and then the river crossing will be behind there. So there'll only be one river crossing to do. So yeah, when you get to that split just before the river, keep right.
These rocks flipping hurt so bad.
Right, so here we are. We have decided to not stay in a cave tonight. We've decided to camp amongst the rocks and out of the wind. We want to be able to see the sun on the mountains and just really appreciate that beauty out around us. So look at this. This is absolutely stunning. We've got Connor's tent set up over there. Connor's going to sleep on his own tonight. In his tent, first ascent tent with a Lumio mattress in there. So he's super keen to fire those up and get those baptized this evening. And Hannah B and I are going to spend our evening in this tent here together as well. There's Hannah on the top, busy pumping up her Lumio mattress. Hannah found a very sick mattress up here. She's giving it mouth to mouth. She's doing CPR. 1, 2, 3. Right, mouth to mouth. And 1, 2, 3, and mouth to mouth.
So the cave is over there, but we decided, screw this, we're not going to camp, we're not going to go in the cave, so we decided to just camp here. So my tent, I'm sleeping by myself, is somewhere in the rocks there where there's no wind, and there's a little kitchen in the rocks. So right now we're just sitting on a big rock, and it was very fun, very exhausting. And right now we're looking at the river and the mountains and all the rocks. It's so beautiful, and I hope we have a good night tonight.
Oh, very blessed, and it was an awesome hike. The kids did great today, with some heavy packs on, carrying tents and sleeping bags and mattresses and food, etc. But it was all worth the walk. So I think we did about 8 or 9 kilometers this morning to this afternoon, and we'll just turn around and hit that same route out tomorrow. But for now, we're just going to soak up the view and enjoy the stars tonight. It's a clear night, and we're going to enjoy a beautiful evening in the mountains. So we've just had some good old 2-minute noodles for dinner. Heated that up, and really went down well. The temperature has dropped drastically. It is getting super icy out here, but that is not stopping the kids. They are having a great game of hide and seek in the dark through these rocks here. It's actually an awesome place to play hide and seek. So letting them get wild and have a good little game out there. I think one of them will get lost and end up in Lesotho or something. But for now, they won't. There we go. I can see one set of lights behind me, headlamps behind me. Your jacket up, boy. All right. Good night, my champion.
Good night.
So it got super cold this morning, and I went and fetched Connor from his tent because he was freezing. So I brought him across, and all three of us are in a little 2-man tent, being cozy and snuggy. Yeah, I think it's about 2 degrees this morning.
Time for some early morning coffee, a hug and a mug, and some Oreos and the mountains. Called Old Sherry Cave, and it's below this big rock sort of overhang. You'll see there a couple of nests in there, and just up there's another one, and it has a great view over the berg, pretty much what we were seeing yesterday. So it's about half a kilometer up from where we slept last night, and it's really nice. It's pretty level in here. You've got pretty good shelter. Driving wind down the valley will get you in here. So it's not just off the path, you're going to have to look for it a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think you'd probably sleep 8 people in here comfortably, I reckon, between these 3 sort of little levels.
And then birding, yeah, you get a lot of specials up here. We haven't seen a crazy number, but we have seen some of the specials. We get bearded vulture up here. We get Cape vulture. It's one of the strongholds for Cape vultures. And then jackal buzzards are quite prolific here, black-shouldered or black-winged kites, and then little Drakensberg siskins. We saw quite a few this morning, Cape robin chats this morning. Yeah, fantastic hike. We're on our way out, we're heading back to the vehicle, we're about a quarter of the way back home. Kids are doing great, they're in high spirits, they had a great time, and would definitely urge anybody to hike here with younger children and teenagers, and get them out and about. It's not going to scare them off. So yep, I'll share some more sights and sounds with you as we go back home. Cheers everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode at Garden Castle in the Drakensberg Mountains.
There they are. Oh! 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 So we just saw these 2 baboons, they're over there, and I think they're going to beat each other up because they've been from here all the way to there, and now they're coming back. So I think they want to beat each other up.
Here we go. Well done, team.
So we have just arrived at the car. Me and Hannah were very tired. My dad was also so we took off our shoes except for my dad. I took off my t-shirt because I'm just too hot. We put the bags in the back, and now we're just gonna go and get an ice cream. And it's been so exciting, but my feet are really sore.
Well done, guys. Super chuffed. Super proud of these 2 for walking. We've done about 21 kilometers in the last 2 days, and they've done really well. So yeah, great time, great experience. Here's to the next one.